All right, what's good, everybody? Peace and love. It's your boy MultiMahdi. I literally just got in, but peace and love to everybody that's hearing my voice. Hopefully, everybody having a beautiful night. So, I'm gonna get into a reading, but have y'all seen me smiling? Because I'm kind of at peace. My soul is at peace. My mind is at peace. You know, last week, I could say like this last week, I just been asking God, the universe, my ancestors. I want to know. I don't want to have this yearning deep inside of me of wanting to know. I just want to know. I want to know why we down, why we on this planet, where did we come from, what's real, what's not, and and why do I feel like a fucking alien on this planet? And I went deep, and I knew I was gonna have to be willing to let go of belief systems that was embedded in me since I was a child, you know? And they gave me the truth. And I know the truth. Now you hear the sirens? It's like, now I know the truth. So what do you do with the truth? Because I'm literally, I mean, it's like being wide awoke, right? It's like I'm wide awoke and I'm living in a world where everybody sleep. You know, you ask for the wisdom, you ask for the truth, and God will give you the wisdom, God give you the truth. But then what you do after that? Because you're gonna be an outcast. If I start speaking about the downloads that I got of what's really going on this planet, you know, it's gonna make me an outcast. You know, you know. But so be it, you know, so be it, you know. You could be asleep, you know, you could be asleep and be real comfortable on this planet. Or you could wake the fuck up and then, you know, you're not gonna fit in with a lot of people, you know. But I'd rather be uncomfortable and I'd rather not fit in. You know, I'm still a cool ass nigga though. But I'm not gonna fit in with you who the fuck wants to fit in with people that sleep? You know what I mean? Um, yeah. But hopefully we get some good people on the channel now. I'm about to eat my dinner because I just got in. You know what I mean? But hopefully we get some intellectual, intelligent people on the channel, you know.
Willing to offer 185.
Yeah, but let me I'm gonna play a little song for y'all while I eat my little dinner. You know?
In the ancient lands of Sumer, where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers cradled the birthplace of civilization, the people worshipped many gods. Among them, few were as revered as Enki, the wise and benevolent Sumerian god of water, wisdom, and creation. His name echoed through the temples and ziggurats of Mesopotamia and the Black Lands, spoken with reverence by kings and commoners alike. Like all the Anunnaki, meaning those who came from heaven, Enki was not an imagined Sumerian deity, which was once believed only a few years ago. However, recent modern interpretations and archaeological findings suggest that he was, in fact, an advanced extraterrestrial prince from another world. When the Anunnaki arrived on Earth 350,000 years ago, King Anu named the planet after his
Give me
son,
peace and
Ea,
love.
honoring his original birth name. Serving as Earth's guardian, he was the keeper of ancient secrets and the architect of humanity's destiny, with his civilization genetically modifying early humans to mirror their own form. Enki, the eldest prince of Nibiru, was born under King Anu's rule, the king of the galaxy. His mother, Namu, was a concubine and a biracial hybrid of Nibiru, a fact that lessened his chances of claiming the throne. Enki was married to his cousin,
I'm gonna get into reading in about
Enki,
10 minutes,
also
but I'm gonna
known
play
as
this while
Damkina,
I'm munching on my
daughter
little
of his
food
uncle
real quick.
and the former King Alalu. Despite
Hopefully
his
y'all
royal
stick around.
lineage, Enki's true dominion lay deep beneath the earth in the Absu, where he was ordered by Enlil, his younger brother in command, to rule a mystical underworld of fresh waters and vast gold deposits. The Absu was not just a body of water, but a reservoir of immense power and technology that he engineered from his arrival on Earth, the source of all rivers and streams. It was here, in his palace of shimmering water, crystals and light, that Enki reigned. This realm is where Enki allowed the children of men to attain immortality, often identified in ancient Greek mythology and Egyptian mythology as the underworld. In this capacity, Enki would later be known by many other names when the Anunnaki gods started new human civilizations throughout the thousands of years the Anunnaki resided here on Earth. Enki is known as the god Shiva or Varuna in Hinduism, Poseidon and Hades in Greek mythology, the snake in the Garden of Eden in the modern biblical texts, the Egyptian god known as Ptah, and in Nordic mythology as Loki. In the depths of the Sumerian Abzu, Enki's influence extended beyond the living, for it was also the realm of the dead. The halls of Amenti were rejuvenation chambers where the Anunnaki would come to renew their lives after each eon. Desiring power and knowledge, Enki attempted to gain influence over all realms. However, in his quest for more authority, he was outmaneuvered by Enlil and the other Anunnaki leaders, who convinced him that ruling the underworld was an esteemed role, allowing him access to secrets hidden in the deep. In some versions, the goddess Ereshkigal, ruler of the underworld, also played a role in anchoring Enki's connection to the underworld. Enki's ventures into her domain led to him unknowingly binding himself to its mysteries. Over time, he became more deeply tied to the underworld's governance, where he was seen as the intermediary between life and death, creation and destruction. In his underworld, Enki fathered a child with
Let me say that's
Ereshkigal,
what you are,
granddaughter of his
yeah.
half-brother Enlil.
I had to
Their
accept
son
that. That's what the
was
fuck I
named
am.
Enki-Shida, later known as the Egyptian god
Kind of feel like
Thoth,
that's what you are
who would
too.
become a god of wisdom and magic.
I feel like
his
that's
first
why.
wife gave birth to his eldest
That's why,
son,
like, you gotta
who was
hide.
named Marduk. His other
It's like
children were
you
Giggle,
feel like
the god and engineer of magical artifacts and metallurgy.
Yeah, I feel like we both are.
Tamuzi, the god of the black
When I hear
lands
your
of Africa,
story,
and Nergal,
I hear
who
about
was the
like what
guide
you're
of
going
Noah
through.
during the flood. His
I
first
feel like we
human
both
son
are.
before Noah,
I feel like
according to the
a lot of
Sumerian
us
text,
are.
is
That's
Adapa,
on this channel.
a blood
And that's
ancestor
what
to
we
the first
couldn't put our
Adam and
finger
Eve.
on.
Adapa's
say.
son are in actuality Cain and Abel of biblical texts. The rivalry between Enki and Enlil is a core theme in Mesopotamian mythology, often fueled by Enki's
I try not to. I'm gonna cut this off for now. And I don't want to talk with my mouth full, but I just wanted to know the truth. I say, yo, if I die today and I die tomorrow, you know, what's the truth? And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me. I just want to know the truth. You know what I mean? And I've been getting downloads like never before, bit by bit, of how the story of creation, what's real, religious, all this. I got everything all in a couple of days, back to back. And then I remember you sent me that picture too. You know? But yeah, I remember. I definitely do. But It explained being able to read people's energies. Like, it explained everything, you know? Then it's like, okay, so now what do you do with it? Then another thing, you know, when you pay attention to these stories, right? I hear the word as above, so below, right? They couldn't get along. You said that picture looked like me in original form, right? When you think about it, they couldn't get along. They was beefing too. So when it come to like beefing with your family members and beefing with baby mamas and baby daddies and it's like as above, so below. They came from heaven and couldn't get along. They came from heaven and they was arguing over power. So it's like the peace that you expecting or that I was expecting. But how is it like complete peace if they couldn't get along? It was family fighting with each other. Hear that little knock? You know? You said all these stories spark your memory, right? And then you think about your own family. Like literally, I couldn't understand. I'm like, yo, I'm a cool ass nigga. I'm a loyal ass nigga. How the fuck my whole family ain't gonna love me? You know? I'm like, I was born when I was adopted and shit, but not to get too deep, I got a couple pictures when I was little. And the childhood picture that I remember, it was me and my two sisters, right? And my two sisters was looking this way, right? But my face was this way into the dark. I remember that picture, you know? It was my two sisters looking this way, and it was me looking that way, right? And when I think about my life, right, it's like I always was a fucking alien. I always been an alien. You know, not like I ain't fit in, like, you know, like you said it's two types, then we said it's two types of Anunnaki, the agreeable and the disagreeable, right? And even I'm just being honest. It's not like I'm scared of human beings, but I don't trust them. Reason why I say I don't trust them, I go to work, right? I've been working in the school system for 21 years. I've been stalked by whole schools. First of all, the first time I went to school in my first neighborhood when I was like second grade or some shit, I got jumped and the whole school followed me home. I literally had 500 people outside my house in Newark. I can't make this shit up, right? So it's literally no place that I could go to, right, without feeling like an alien, right? And I ain't saying like it's in the bad. When I go out, like I'm being honest, the type of attention I get, and some of y'all could feel, Demi, you could feel like this, right? This ain't just about me. I'm just using me as an example. The type of attention that I get is uncomfortable. I mean, Just me being in New York, riding the train. It's motherfuckers that be all in my damn face. And I don't even gotta be saying nothing. I don't gotta be doing nothing. I just always got eyes on me. You know what I mean? Look at this channel. This is a story of my motherfucking life. Look at me getting on this channel. Look how many motherfuckers gotta get blocked on this channel. Think about it. In the real world, in the world where I live in, if you don't like somebody, if you don't agree with somebody's saying, right? You don't watch them. Not in my world. My shit be 2,000, 3,000 strong in the videos. You know? Then we said the government knows who you are, and that's, I feel like they do. You know? And now I'm completely woke. Like, I was good once they had me in the Bible. They still had me in the Bible, you know? But once I broke the code on the Bible and how we got here and all that type of shit, I mean, for my own self, now I'm dangerous. I realize now I'm dangerous, and it's not like people gonna believe me anyway, though. And I'm gonna have a bunch of people that's going. If I tell people right now, right? I tell people, look, I talk to the spirit world, and I was told that the Bible ain't real, that none of these religious books is real. It's all bullshit. And Jesus did exist, but not the one that was in the Bible. And that they're using, Jesus was more like Malcolm X. Jesus was more like Malcolm X. Jesus was more like Farrakhan. Jesus was more like Tupac. But the Jesus that they give you is the watered down version. If I told you that the Jesus of the Bible, the real Jesus, ain't with none of these churches, ain't with none of these religions, ain't with none of this shit, that they actually using him as a mascot. Right? But it's also showing, I hate to say this, right? But it's also showing that he didn't resurrect. When he died, he died. It's showing that he didn't resurrect. Let me tell you why it's showing that he didn't resurrect. Because with all the blasphemy going on, it ain't no Jesus coming back. That's all a myth. To keep people fucked up. Ain't no hell. You know? So, Demi said, you're in the Bible, but under a different name, they changed our name. We the Egyptians, they were non-ether. Interesting. But me, I'm just completely discarding the Bible. I'm discarding any religious text. Because the truth is written in my heart. You know? I believe the creation story started with Enki and Enlil. You know, that's our story. Whether you want to believe that shit or not. Because it's too many stories with Enki and Enlil and that creation story that match the stories that's in the Bible, but they changed the name, and these shits happened thousands and thousands of years. Enki and Enlil's story happened thousands and thousands of years before the Bible was even created. And then, so it show you like how they plan us with the Bible, right? And then the Quran was made 7 centuries after the Bible. So if the Bible not real, you know damn sure the Quran ain't real. This is all man-made shit. So it's like once you look at the world, then we said Ptah is your name. Interesting. Once you look at the world from knowing what you know that anybody. So if a rap artist come out and say, they be like, hey, do you believe in Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in the Bible and you paying for your sins? And they be like, no. They're going to say that person is part of the Illuminati. They're going to say that person is evil. They sold their soul. You know? So I just look at the world totally different. You know, how I'm going to be black and I'm talking about that the Bible ain't real. You know how many family members, how many black people is probably gonna leave my channel? Which I don't care. I love y'all, but I'm about truth. You know? I said if I die, I think about my aunt. She's born January 11th. I never seen, she the one that took me to church all the time. Right? She also abused me, but she loved God. She loved Jesus. Every time it thundered, they was looking up in the sky thinking it was the end of the world. You know? I look at people on the trains, old ladies on the trains, talking about, yeah, I better get ready because Jesus coming back. She gonna die like that, right? Without Jesus coming back, right? I look at the Israelites that be on the corners. I look at the Israelites that be on the corners of New York and North. Look how many people is lost because of religion. Because of a book. I think about the Israelites. You know the Israelites that be cussing white people out on the street corners? Look what religion do to people. Got motherfuckers wearing superhero belts. Dressing like the olden days. It's like, look what religion do to people. You know? I'm like, it ain't none of this shit real. Look what it do to the psyche. Look what these people are doing to people's psyche. But I thank God. And I'm more inspired to be like Yahshua and Jesus every day because Jesus was a gangster. I'm going to use the word Jesus. You know, we know that's not his name. But Jesus was a gangster. Jesus was a revolutionary. Jesus ain't give a fuck. He said what it was. And that's my idol, is Jesus. But not the one in the Bible, though. The one in the Bible, soft. The one in the Bible they use as a mascot to keep you scared. That's what they lied about the image of Jesus. And I ain't even talking about what he looked like. I'm talking about his character. You know? But like I said, it ain't too many tarot readers that be online that talk about what they really believe in. Right? Demi said Yahshua is Jesus. He's an Anunnaki too. Right? So, just all I can say is being woke, and the rest of my life never gonna be the same. It's gonna be interesting because it's like my eyes wide open. I see everything. I can look at the world and see everything for what it is. I can see all the lies. I mean all the deception. You know? And it's like most of the people in the world is brainwashed. And I'm like, I'm gonna make it my job to wake everybody up. You know? Because me trying to wake everybody up, get you what? Hung on the cross. Guess I just know what I know. You know? But let me get a message for y'all for the night. I ain't gonna be too long with y'all. You know? Let me get a message for the night. You know? All praise to the Most High God, Spirit God, angels of the white light. I can tell y'all this though, my soul is at peace. You know? And these motherfuckers gonna try to take everything from me. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna try to take everything, including my life, my kids, you know? I had to walk away from a lot of people, y'all, including my kids, to find peace. You know? I needed to the point where nobody could use nothing over my head, where I'm completely detached. You know? No. Can't nobody use nothing over me no more. You know? You know? With all praise to the Most High God. What's the message for tonight? What time is it on the clock? 9:19. 9:19, huh? Got the number 28. Break down to number 10. New beginnings. We're in a new beginning. 9:19 break down to number 10. 10 break down to number 1. And 1 is represent new beginnings. You know? 9 is the end of a cycle. 10 is break down to the number 1. That's new beginnings. Just even the way how I think show, the way I look at time and numbers, it just show like who we really are. I ain't the only one that's like that. You know? But shout out to the woke ones out here. It's like all this knowledge we got, what we do with it? We supposed to go wake everybody up? I ain't breaking my neck to wake people up. But you know, I'm definitely the type of person you're gonna have an interesting conversation with, though. You know. Then we said 9 through the supreme beings. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I do feel supreme, Demi. When I look at the world, when I listen to what people talking about, it ain't too many people like us. It ain't too many people like us. So that's what the word means, supreme beings mean. You know? It ain't too many people on the planet like us. So we gotta be supreme beings. I'm just being honest. We gotta be supreme beings. It ain't too many people on the planet like us. There's people out here like us that's woke. But we rare though. We rare on the planet. Alright? You know? Now everyone is supreme being, yeah. So let's get some messages from the other side. All praise to the Most High God. You know. One, 2, 3. What's the message? I'm gonna take the top. All praise to the Most High God. What's the message? We got ISIS out here. Reclaiming magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. You hear that? They're telling us to call back our power and what is rightfully yours. We got ISIS out here, Mother ISIS out here. You know? Let's break down what we're talking about. Reclaiming your magic. Can't make this shit up. Mother ISIS out here. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. All praise to the Most High God. Shit, I really asked them to take me away. Y'all gonna sound, I don't want to sound crazy to y'all, but I'm like, yo, take me away in the spaceship. Like, y'all ever, if y'all ain't doing nothing, you know, Because I get bored on this planet. I ain't seen anything but death. You know what I mean? Take me away on the spaceship. Y'all want to come down and, you know what I mean? Take me to the other side and bring me back. I'm with it. I mean that, you know? And that's going to sound crazy to a lot of people. But, you know, yeah. Demi said verbally reclaim it every day. I like it. Let's see what we're talking about. We got ISIS out here. We got the number 67. 6 and 7. Break down to number 13. That's Scorpio energy. Life, death, transformation. 13. Break down to number 4. 4th house. Deal with Cancer. That's talking about like family, home, right? That can also deal with like your soul. You know? Let's see what's going on. I don't halfway believe in anything. When I believe, I believe. So you know you ain't here on this planet by yourself. You know you ain't here on this planet by yourself. You know how many galaxies exist up there? You know how many beings exist up there? You know? We know we ain't on this planet by ourselves. You know? Isis. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. Isis is one of the foremost goddesses of ancient Egypt. She is a high priestess, goddess, and a mother figure all in one, and is associated with the energies of the moon, magic, love, and conquering the underworld. Through her life experiences, connections, and understanding of magical forces, she has wisdom to offer us. Right? Isis is the keeper of magical energy. She is dedicated to helping those who feel called to connect with the magic within. She helps us see the magic. That magic isn't something that comes to us, but an energy we awaken within. She is particularly drawn to those stepping into and honoring the divine feminine, and those who are reclaiming aspect of themselves or their power that they had left behind. Right? Right? It's time to be your whole self. Huh? It's time to be your whole self. The parts of yourself that have had to be left behind are now ready to return. This is a time to stop playing small and step back into your greatness. If you feel something or someone has pushed you away from your most authentic self, the power of magic is guiding you to take the reins back into your own hands. Don't let anyone or anything stop you from being who you were born to be. Let your voice be heard. Let your gifts be seen. Let your power be revealed. If you feel that you have lost or forgotten parts of yourself due to situations beyond your control, know that these fragments are not lost, but waiting to be reclaimed. Call back all the fragments of your innocence, gifts, talents, vulnerability, heart, and anything else that might be out there in the universe. This is a powerful moment of spiritual awakening. And the world is here to be your witness. Welcome home to yourself. I ask God for the truth, right? I ask God for the truth. I want to know the truth, you know? I ain't want to be like my great-grandmother and my grandmother, my great-grandfather. I don't want to just be blindly like, I'm not playing with my life like that. What's real and what's not? And I'm not here to tell people what's real or what's not, but they definitely let me know what's real or what's not. And most of the world, they living in a lie. They living in a psychosis. And truth of the matter, most of these people is gonna die like that. They're not gonna do the work to get out of this shit. You know, they're not gonna do the work. And when they do if they do get the truth, they're not gonna hear it because they so scared of going to hell. That's what the Bible did. It put a lot of people in fear of going to hell. You know, but I'm gonna leave people belief systems alone. You know, but I'm here to tell you, ain't none of them books real. And just remember I told you that. None of these books are real. Some people say that, but then, they really don't believe it. These books ain't real, y'all. They lying to us. And I will always say, all praises to the Most High God, All praises to the Most High God. But, yeah. The devil is alive. He definitely is doing that. But hold on for a minute. One minute, y'all. But definitely. Where was I at with it? So let's get into the tarot before, I don't want to hold y'all too long. Like I said, it ain't a lot of tarot card readers that even tell you what they believe in. I'm be honest with y'all. You got tarot card readers out here, and I guess I ain't here to judge, but you got tarot card readers out here that be acting all spiritual, and they busting it open in pornos. I mean, they doing unthinkable shit in pornos. Here I go trying to find what's real or not. And you literally got tarot card readers out here that's porno stars. Literally, they go talk about God and do a reading, and literally, you could go cut on a porno and see them taking penises, 3 of them, 4 of them, at one time. So, I hope y'all respect my honesty, you know? I hope y'all appreciate my honesty, you know? And I ain't here to be down on other people, but I'm about truth, you know? I'm about what's real, what's not, you know? So, yeah. And I ain't here, like I said, I ain't here to down talk nobody. But you literally got tarot card readers on YouTube. I ain't gonna mention no names. That's porno stars. You know? How you gonna do that? You know who you are out there. I don't judge, but yeah, I'm judging that shit. Anywhere in the world, you're gonna be talking about God and telling people about what's gonna happen in the future and all this type of shit. And you busting it open in pornos. You know who you are. But I ain't here to judge that person. I'm just saying, I'm real with my shit. This ain't play for me. You know? So let's see what's going on. Debbie, I'm gonna tell you her name. Her name is Rose of Venus Tarot. And she is fucked up because I used to watch her. I used to watch her a lot. Her name is Rose of Venus Tarot. I used to watch her a lot. But I realized when I was watching her readings, the way how she talked, I would start like getting aroused. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, I'm be honest, like, you know, I'm a whole dude, right? But I don't be wanting that. When I be listening to psychic mediums, it's spiritual to me. Like I be aggravated. I be aggravated when I'm watching, because I watch a lot of female tarot card readers, right? I'll be honest. I like titties. I like ass. I like all of that. But I don't be wanting to see that when I'm watching a tarot card reading. So when I be seeing women that read tarot, but then they mistakenly got their titties all out. Oh, I just was doing a reading in my bra today. You know, it's clearly, you know, it's clearly that, you know, it's clearly that either you falling victim because you're trying to get views, right? Or you confused. But if you're a woman and you're doing a tarot card reading in your bra, you know what you're doing. And I know sex sells, but that's like me doing a reading with my balls out. Like, how y'all doing, ladies? You know, I just want to talk to God tell y'all what's going on with my balls out. It's like, I'm just being honest, like, you know, I cut on Instagram, I love ass and titties, right? I cut on Instagram, I'm gonna see ass and titties. I go on TikTok, I'm gonna see a woman twerking. But I don't want to see that shit in my tarot card reading. It's like church to me. And I don't go to church. So I wanna like believe you are who you say you are, but I don't believe you are. I believe when I see a woman do that, you doing tarot card readings in your bra, I believe like you insecure. Or you don't feel like your face pretty or something like that. Succubus spirit, right? So so I used to watch her readings. But I'm like, the way how she talk, it sound like she fucking. And then, you know, for some reason, I was led to a porno. And I see her in the porno, like, taking two, but like, I'm trying not to say the words, doing some nasty ass shit. And then the next day, she'd be online doing a reading. How the fuck you gonna be a porno star and then you're a spiritualist talking about God. It's like, that's a contradiction. Her name is Rosa Venus Tarot, and she get thousands of views. And I'm like, and then, honestly, in the beginning, you know, because I won't watch it no more, but her shit was on point. But I refuse to believe that you could be on point like that, unless you know something I don't know, and then be taking 3 penises in your ass on camera. How? You know, I don't watch it no more, but I'm just saying. You know? Literally. Her name, Rosa Venus Tarot, right? Or she call herself Lacey, right? And then her porno name is Lacey Evil. I'm like, what type of games are we playing? So you're talking about God in the universe, you're being spiritual on YouTube, but then your name is her porno name is Lacey Evil. How is that possible? Hit horns? I'm just saying. So I hope people respect, you know, what I do. I'm honest with what I'm honest with people, you know? You know? So let's see what's going on, y'all. All praise to the Most High God. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? I'll take 3. It's time to celebrate. Capricorn, light workers, it's time to celebrate. Suddenly it was time to celebrate, so you're going to be celebrating something. It's time to celebrate. Tell me more. So you're going to be celebrating something, Capricorn. Good news is coming. It's time to celebrate. Oh, here you go, an evil cult. It's time to celebrate. Somebody part of an evil cult. So we got it's time to celebrate. Hear that one? Then somebody part of an evil cult. Right? But they plans backfired. It's time to celebrate because it's an evil cult, but their evil plans backfired. Get it? It's time to celebrate because the evil cult, their evil plans has backfired. So an evil cult has some plans against your life or against you. It's time to celebrate because it backfired. So you protected. Whatever this evil cult was trying to do, you see these motherfuckers that be on this channel, let me tell you again, it's time to celebrate. Why? Because you had an evil cult, right? Doing some fucked up shit to you. Guess what? Their evil plans backfired. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody regret whatever they did to you. See that card? I regret everything I did to you. So somebody regret everything they did to you. Why? Why they regret everything they did to you? The music industry. Somebody could be in the music industry. Somebody could have did something with your music. Some of y'all make music. The music industry. I regret everything I did to you. What's going on? Yeah, somebody under a fake profile. So it's time to celebrate because somebody part of an evil cult, but all their plans backfired. Somebody regret whatever they did to you. Some could deal with the music industry, right? Yeah, and they watching you under a fake profile. So somebody watching you under a fake profile, somebody in the music industry, somebody could have did some shit to you regarding the music industry. I don't know if they stole your music, lied on your name. I don't never know what the fuck they did. They in a fucking cult, and their evil plans backfired on their ass. Tell me more. Yeah. Somebody can't get you off their mind. You say, I can't get you off my mind. Why they can't get you off their mind? Why they can't get you off their mind? Then they say you turn them on. Somebody can't get you off their mind, and you turn them on. Somebody happy wife, Happy husband, happy kids. What's going on? Somebody black. This could be a wife. Somebody you got. I can't get you off my mind. So somebody saying they can't get you off their mind. They turn you on. Somebody black. Somebody wanna marry you or some shit like that. Tell me more. Gang stalking, see? Gang stalk. We know we got motherfuckers on this channel that gang stalk the channel. They say gang stalking group of people that's jealous of you. What about this group of people that's jealous of you? All praise to the Most High God. What about the government? Oh, so yeah, Demi, did you say that? Did you say that the government know who I am? The government know who we are. We got the government, or somebody working the government watching us. Some of us, we got the government gang stalking us. The feds, the higher ups, the FBI, the government. Yeah, gang stalking. Look at that shit. Gang stalking. Group of jealous people. Who this group of jealous people? It's people that work for the government. The FBI, the higher ups. What's going on? Yeah, Scorpio 8th house. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Some could deal with your 8th house. You know? And I do got Scorpio. It's my 7th and my 10th house. Somebody could be a Scorpio. All right? Tell me more. Somebody you cut somebody off. We got cut off. Well, we got cut off out here. All praise to the Most High God. Well, we got cut off out here. By the way, this is my deck G14 classified. Soon to be on the market. Cut off. Yeah, you cut somebody off. I know I cut a couple people off, right? You cut somebody off. You in hermit mode, so some of y'all cut somebody off. Y'all stand to yourself. What's going on? Somebody got long hair. Somebody got long hair. So you cut somebody off. You holding back your energy. You in hermit mode. Somebody got long hair. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody lost it all. Somebody lost it all. Somebody lost it all. Tell me more. All praise to the Most High God. Tell me more. Oh, damn, he popping out. A female. It's a female that lost it all. Why? Somebody could be Asian or Chinese, or they could be like in a fake. Remember, this person was under a fake profile. They could be under a profile that's Asian or Chinese, but they really black. Or something about Asia or Chinese, or somebody could be that. You know? Tell me more. Somebody from the past. So somebody from the past, yeah, somebody from the past thinking about you, praying for you. So somebody from the past is praying for you. White magic. Yeah. Relax, chilling, prayed up, no worries. So you got somebody from the past that's actually a light worker that's praying for you. Right? So you actually got somebody good out there that's praying for you. Right? Relax, chilling, prayed up, no worries. Tell me more. Short man and short lady. What about a short man and short lady? Mental disease is real. So somebody got something about mental disease. Somebody could be a short man or a short lady. Mental disease. What's going on? Single, independent. You single and independent. Somebody got mental disease though. Oh. People trying to convince people, if some of y'all psychic readers, some of them trying to convince people that something is wrong with you. Oh, either you gotta, look, it's either one or two. It's another tarot card, y'all dealing with a tarot card reader, they got mental disease. That person telling you got mental disease because you're a psychic reader. That ain't nothing new to me. Ultimate betrayal, left for dead. So somebody could have got betrayed, or somebody could have left you for dead. You know? Somebody could have left you for dead. A male. Some of y'all dealing with a male. So, a male. Ultimate betrayal, left for dead. A younger child, yeah. Somebody younger child. And a male. And the ultimate betrayal. Y'all know I'm going through that. You know, by the way, both my baby mothers, y'all ain't shit. Especially, you know, I was thinking today, I was like, which baby mother do I hate the most? Which baby mother, I hate both of them bitches. You know? But I was thinking, which baby mother do I hate the most? You know? I was like, can't nobody top the first one, and then what the second baby mother did? I think it's actually more disrespectful than what the first baby mother did. And I ain't never think I could hate nobody more than I hate my first baby mother, but I hate both of them bitches. Yeah. And I don't wish nothing good on them. Tell me more. Enjoy being a single mother. Yeah, somebody got an STD. Somebody got an STD. What about an STD? Somebody got an STD. Somebody got an STD and they getting evicted. Teamwork. Somebody got an STD and they getting evicted. Or they could be saying that you got an STD or you got evicted. But somebody like want to work, somebody see that you hustle and they want to work together with you. But this motherfucker got an STD and somebody getting evicted. I'm going to take a couple more, y'all, then I'm going to get out of here. You will be moving away? Yeah. So you will be moving away. Some of y'all moving. I know I am. Some of y'all will be moving. You're moving away. Tell me more. Baby mama or baby father? Didn't I just say the word baby mama? Somebody baby mama, baby father. Somebody moving away. Libra, 7th house. Somebody could be a Libra, or this could deal with a relationship. Somebody could be a light path 11, 22, or 33. Somebody a light worker, 144,000, chosen one. Tell me more. Somebody can't be trusted around children. But you spiritually protected, you got angels all around you. Alright? So, peace and love, y'all. I'm gonna finish my dinner for the night. Get ready for work. But peace and love. Love all y'all. Love yourself. And yo, at the end of the day, I don't even give a fuck about these people that be leaving these comments. And it's like y'all love me. Y'all be on my shit early in the morning till late at night. You know? Y'all ain't stopping nothing that's going on over here. The truth is the truth, and the truth will always be the truth. All right? So that's my time, y'all. Peace and love. Love y'all. Love yourself. One. All praise to the Most High God. And yeah, my idol is Jesus. But the radical one. Not the one that's in that Bible. All right? Peace and love. One.